That you can I keep my fingers off it, baby? Won't you? Nah, nah. Cigars on ice, cigars on ice. Felt like an animal with these cameras all in my grill. Flashing lights, flashing lights. You got me faded, 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 baby. Now won't you? Nah, nah. Can't keep your eyes off my daddy, daddy. Now won't you? Nah, nah. Broken love. We be all night. We woke up in the kitchen saying, how the hell did this ish happen? Oh, baby. Broken love. We be all night. Next thing I remember is our beautiful bodies round and round like love. Broken love. We be all night. Love. Love. We be all night. Love. Love. We be all night. And everything alright. Broken rings from my body, so fluorescent under these lights. Boy, I'm drinking. Parking in my lot 7-Eleven. I'm rubbing on rubbing. If you scared, call that rapper. Boy, I'm drinking. Get your game right. I'm in the brand new case spot. Louis sheets, you sweat it out like road rags. You wear it out. I'm singing on the mic to my voice was then I feel the turbo halfway and riding with my surfboard. Surfboard, surfboard, raining on that wood, raining on that wood. I'm swerving on that, swerving on that big bad, surfing on that, surfing on that gun ride. We be all night. We woke up in the kitchen saying, how the hell did this age happen? Oh, baby. Rocket love. We be all night. Love. Love. We be all night. Love. Love. We be all night. Love. Love. We be all night. Rocket You were here before. You couldn't look me in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I were special. You're so very special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong. Cause I'm Yellow diamonds in the light. Now we're standing side by side as your shadow crosses mine. What it takes to come alive. It's just the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny. I just gotta let it go. We found love in a hopeless place. 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 Shine that light through that open door. Love and life I will divide. Turn away 'cause I need you more. Feel your heartbeat in my mind. It's just the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny. I just gotta let it go. We found love in a hopeless place. We found love in a hopeless place. We found love in a hopeless place. We found love in a hopeless Yellow diamonds in the light. Now we're standing side by side as your shadow crosses mine. What it takes to come alive. It's just the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny. It's just the way I'm feeling. Oh, we found love in a hopeless place. 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 I threw a wish in the well. Don't ask me, I never tell. I look to you as it fell. Never in my way. I trade my soul for a wish. Pennies and dimes for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this. But now.
I wanna make you smile whenever you're sad. Carry you around when your arthritis is bad. All I wanna do is grow old with you. I'll get you medicine when your tummy aches. Build you a fire if the furnace breaks. Oh, it could be so nice growing old with you. I'll miss you, kiss you, give you my coat when you are cold. Need you, feed you, even let you hold the remote control. So let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink. Put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. Oh, I could be the man who grows old at the two of you dancing that way, lost in the moment and each other's face. So much in love, you're alone in this place, like there's nobody else in the world. I was enough for her not long ago. I was her number one, she told me so, and she still means the world to me, just so you know. So be careful when you hold my girl. Time changes everything, life must go on. I'm not gonna stand in your way. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. How could that beautiful woman with you be the same freckle-faced kid that I knew, the one that I read all those fairy tales to, and tucked into bed all those nights? And I knew the first time I saw you with her, it was only a matter of time. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. Someday you might know what I'm going through, when a miracle smiles up at you. I loved her first. Isayaw mo ako sa gitna ng ulan, mahal ko. Kapalit man ito'y buhay ko, gagawin ang lahat para sa'yo. Alam kong mahal mo na rin ako. Binibini sabi mo noon sa'kin ayaw mo pa, pero ang yakap ngayon'y kakaiba. Hindi ka ba nalilito? Totoo na ang gusto ko, pananlabanan ng puso. Alam kong mahal mo na ako. Kung ganun ay di ka na tumaglumayan, isayaw mo ako sa gitna ng ulan, mahal ko. Kapalit man ito'y buhay ko, gagawin ang lahat para sa'yo. Alam kong mahal mo na rin ako. Isayaw mo ako sa gitna ng ulan, mahal ko. Kapalit man ito'y buhay ko, gagawin ang lahat para sa'yo. Alam kong mahal mo na rin ako.
May ano ka pa? May line ka una? Sige, sige.
All my dreams have now come true.
Good day, doctors, postgraduate interns, and to the proud parents, relatives, and friends. Today, we are celebrating a very important event, the White Coat Ceremony and the PGI graduation, as this welcomes our dear PGI graduates to the medical practice. Without further ado, let us all stand for the procession. juncture, may I request everyone to please rise for the invocation to be followed by the Philippine National Anthem.
Dear Lord, we praise and worship you today. You are exalted in our midst. We ask for forgiveness for every sin we have done. Have mercy on us, our Father. As we start our program today, let your guidance and protection be upon us. Send your Spirit to us and give us wisdom. We thank you for all the blessings we have received. We also thank you for the lives of the people in this place. Be glorified in everything we do. In your name we pray. Amen.
Good afternoon, everyone, especially to the parents, the relatives, friends, and to some extent the spouses of the graduating, post-graduate interns. You know, I'm really honored and privileged, so to speak, to be talking in front of you. Doctors at that, yes, that includes all of you, PGIs, because I believe at this time you are already entitled to be called doctors after undergoing the final revalida. Correct? Am I correct? All you need now is just the license to practice your profession. But you are all medical doctors now, and you deserve it, especially after all the sacrifices that you underwent. I always have high regards towards medical doctors. Well, for one, I saw my daughter, who is currently the chief resident of the Department of Psychiatry at Philippine General Hospital. You know, the difficulties and challenges that all of you went through while studying in medical school. I'm pretty much sure you can empathize with that. You know, burning the midnight candles while reading those thick medical books, learning or understanding the human anatomy, and going through the different branches of medicine. And this is usually coupled with burning the midnight candles, as I mentioned, and shortened sleeping hours just to give way to more reading. Sounds familiar indeed. It's quite challenging if you ask me. In fact, learning never stops, even after your graduation, because you must keep on updating yourselves with the new medical trends, or otherwise fall into oblivion. I'm talking about mastering medical books, you know, authored by the likes of Habagat, Swartz DI for surgery. You have your Harrison for internal medicine and OB-GYN, Williams for endocrinology, and Nelson for pediatrics. Okay, and you have to accustom yourself in reading these books because they are revised annually or every other year at the very least. But I'm definite that you are doing this sacrifices not only for your individual selves, but mostly for the patients who are seeking medical attention. It's not for the money. Well, partly it is, okay? But it's really more on serving other people. Remember the Hippocratic Oath of physicians to live an exemplary, professional, and personal life. So from the very start, you were already driven by an inspiration and a lofty ambition that you probably got from your parents, relatives, friends, or after seeing the plight of people needing medical attention. And that brought you to the grounds of Southwestern University School of Medicine, and now culminating your education at our beloved hospital, Southwestern University Medical Center. But mind you, again, it does not end here. Well, for some of you, you might take possibly a year or two to just rest and recreate for the time being while moonlighting. But eventually, you will undergo residency training and will be aspiring to become either pediatricians, or pediatricians. And you know what? If you decide, okay, to take a residency in pediatrics, we will double your salary. The other half will be paid by Dr. Litigio. We will even provide you with a special parking space. If you still don't have a car, Dr. Litigio will provide one. So there you go. There is indeed future in pediatrics. Anyhow, regardless of the specialty you will be taking, I am nonetheless inviting all of you to join us at Southwestern University Medical Center. As you know, for now, that we have already re-accredited, okay, our different medical departments, namely surgery, the Department of Medicine, Department of Pediatrics, in spite of its challenges, and just recently, the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology. And we are currently improving the hospital's capability by purchasing new medical equipment and training our frontliners to deliver the best healthcare possible to your patients. So congratulations to each one of you, and good luck as you continue with your journey as medical doctors. Mayong hapon sa inyong tanan.
Thank you so much, Mr. Herman Isling, for such a warm welcome. At this point of time, let us all welcome our Southwestern University Medical Center Chief of Clinics, Dr. Crisel Angeli Barcenas, for the acknowledgement of our dear guests and mentors.
Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to acknowledge all the guests and participants present here today for the White Coat ceremony and graduation of batch Epizon 2022. Let's start off with the Vice President for Hospital Operations of Southwestern University Medical Center, the one who just welcomed us and promoted pediatrics, Mr. Herman Esling. Southwestern University Medical Director, Dr. Elmer Habagat. Southwestern University Medical Center Assistant Chief of Clinics, Dr. Maria Dulce Consuegra. Southwestern University Head of Marketing, Ms. Rice Alvarez. And we also acknowledge the presence of your beloved mentors, my mentors, and your mentors. Starting off from the Department of Obstetrics, Dr. Helen Albanyo. From the Department of Surgery, again, Dr. Elmer Habagat. And from the Department of Pediatrics, Dr. Romeo Litigio. ever charming. And last but certainly not the least, from the Department of Internal Medicine, Dr. Bill Ben Ramos. Beloved parents, relatives, and friends of our postgraduate interns, we are very grateful for your presence, for you gracing today's event as we celebrate the PGI's accomplishments and achievements. Thank you and have a pleasant afternoon.
Thank you so much, Dr. Barcenas. White coat is a reminder of the physician's call to serve, and a sign that one should never give up on their dreams. Just as importantly, it is a standard of professionalism and caring, and an emblem of the trust that they must earn from patients. On this day also marks the completion of our dear PGIs for the training required of a physician and to be eligible and prepare yourselves for the physician licensure examination. Now, the highlight of this very momentous event, the donning of the white coat and the distribution of the certificate of completion. May I call on the Vice President for Operations of Southwestern University Medical Center, Mr. Hernanti Esling, to be assisted by the Southwestern University Medical Center, the Medical Director, Dr. Elmer Habagat, and the Southwestern University Medical Center Chief of Clinics, Dr. Crisel Angeli Barcenas. To start with, Dr. Ray Marian Malazarte Araco. Dr. Prashant Awal. Dr. Etienne Grace Tario Maldovi. Dr. J. Marna Lerasan Balo. Dr. Emmanuel Dotolio Burla. Dr. Chow Yun Parido Kahura. Dr. Neil Boy Rosales Calmares. Dr. Matthews Dwight Asop Kalunod. Dr. Carla Christine Havares Casicas. Dr. Keith Cesar Ondalo Clemencio. Dr. Emily Sheen Masanegra Dayundon. Dr. Michael Philip Paner Diquinia. Dr. Great Efechukwo Edike. Dr. Daniel Odubueze Elem Uchol. Dr. Sheena Rose Parcutillo Inanoria. Dr. John Rick Abonitalia Evangelista. Dr. Ronnie Ray Bacurdio Fernandez. Dr. Cara Eliza Udas Hermo. Dr. Richie Dayan Estelioso Gudoy. Dr. Jeline Parane Igdon. Dr. Savannah Mary Lara Iliaga. Dr. Pierre Anvil Gonzalez Infante. Dr. Barbara Raisa Perez Javier. Dr. Ansumala Karki. Dr. Bawana Casey. Dr. Jessa Madaquel Kiamco. Dr. June Berlin Tingchoy Libitario. Dr. Aniflor Saludar Macabugto. Dr. Nel Anggot Magsayo. Dr. Eunice Kathleen Mishona Morta. Dr. Ayudeji Okiyemi Mustafa. Dr. Emmanuel Oginimine Unudwego. Dr. Denise Joyce Yulene Orsolino. Dr. Lawrence Maghanoy Patago. Dr. Christine Flor Duquilano Kahiatan Rinomeron. Dr. Muhammad Kaisar Hajrullah Sanaani. Dr. Benicia Shrestha. Dr. Jamaica Destrajo Solano. Dr. Ralph Roderick Panes Tariga. Dr. Marian Claire Alonsabe Donguia. Dr. Juvi Tan Uy. Dr. Mariel Denise Figueron Vidor. Dr. Devendra Kumar Yadav. Dr. Rosario Aldina Calyote Yao. Congratulations to our dear PGIs. At this juncture, we will be having the awarding of outstanding PGIs. For the outstanding postgraduate intern from the Department of Internal Medicine, congratulations, Dr. Richie Diane Godoy. To be given by the Chairman of the Department of Internal Medicine, Dr. Buenaventura C. Ramos Jr. Next, we have the outstanding postgraduate intern from the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology. Congratulations, Dr. Richie Diane Godoy. To be given by the Chairman of the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, Dr. Helen Albanio. Next up, we have the outstanding postgraduate intern from the Department of Surgery. Congratulations, Dr. Richie Diane Godoy. To be given by the Chairman of the Department of Surgery, Dr. Elmer Habagan. And also for the Department of Surgery, we have another outstanding postgraduate intern. Congratulations, Dr. Neil Boy Calmares. To be given by the Chairman of the Department of Department of Surgery, Dr. Elmer Habagan. Another special award.
And recognition for her efforts, his or her efforts for in taking the mock board examinations given during the whole year of their postgraduate internship training. We give this award with cash to PGI Mariel Danis Vidor.
To be given by the Chief of Clinics of Southwestern University Medical Center, Dr. Crisel Angeli Barcenas. Congratulations, Dr. Mariel Danis Figueron Vidor. We also have another special award. This is from the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology.
Certificate of Appreciation is awarded to the PGI as grateful appreciation for your valuable efforts and assistance during the accreditation visit of the members of the Philippine Board of Obstetrics and Gynecology in Southwestern University Medical Center on the 22nd of July 2022, given this graduation day. Signed, Dr. Helen Albano, Chairman, Dr. Melvic Custimbaste, Training Officer, Dr. Habagat, and Dr. Barcenas. This award is given to Dr. Daniel Yu L.M. Ujo.
To be given by the Chairman of the Department of Pediatrics, Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, rather, Dr. Helen Albano. This certificate of appreciation is also given to Dr. Ronnie Ray B. Fernandez. Also, congratulations to Dr. Cara Eliza Hermo. And congratulations to Dr. Richie Dayan Gudoy. We also have Dr. Jeline Igdon. Also, the certificate of appreciation to Dr. Savannah Mary Iliaga. congratulations also to Dr. Pierre Anvil Infante. And congratulations also to Dr. Eunice Kathleen Morta. Thank you so much, Dr. Helen Albanio from the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology. We'll be giving more awards. At this juncture, may I call on Miss Darling Arias, the official partner event organizer of the MSc for the 5 years and counting. She was able to work with them and appreciated their efforts throughout the years. So this plaque of recognition is given for her leadership and excellent service and support for their batch. Congratulations to Dr. Sheena Rose Inanoria. Signed by Sir Yaco Mabini Jr., the General Manager, and the TMWE CEO, Ms. Crystalline May. Also, the certificate of recognition is awarded to Dr. Rene Ray Fernandez. Also, for her leadership and excellent service and support for their batch, congratulations to Dr. Cara Eliza Hermo. Another certificate of recognition is given for her outstanding leadership and excellent service and support for their batch and during the Student Body Council. Congratulations, Dr. Richie Dayan Gudoy. Congratulations to our outstanding PGIs. A round of applause, please. At this juncture, we will be entertained by a very talented third-year medical student. Let's all welcome with another round of applause, Mr. Darren Mark Duro. Thank you so much, Mr. Darren Mark Duro. At this juncture, we will be hearing an inspirational message from none other than the top 9 of the physician licensure examination last March 2022. With a round of applause, let's all welcome Dr. Brian John Gonzaga.
Hello. A pleasant afternoon to everyone. When I received the invitation for this event, initially I was reluctant since I don't have that eloquence of a distinguished speaker. But I have pondered that this is a one-time opportunity, and to be chosen to speak is not something I should be afraid of. Thus, I won't miss this opportunity to stand in front of my future colleagues with their ever-supporting, proud parents, loved ones, and of course, the esteemed mentors, doctors here, and truly it is an honor. Congratulations everyone for achieving this milestone. Your presence here is a testimony that you have the determination to become a physician. So my speech won't be long, I promise, and I know that you guys are eager to study for the board exam. I mean to celebrate with your loved ones. Most of you may have known that I have passed the PLE recently, and I am just like you guys, past 5 months. For tonight, I want to share to you my experience and what I had learned as a new physician. 2 years have passed since the start of pandemic, and it has been difficult for us, challenging, especially in the medical field. In the battle against the unseen, some of our colleagues have perished while serving as a healthcare provider. And not only were lives taken, but the pandemic also has taken away the confidence of future doctors. Our medical education has been shaken with the shift of learning into online education. Newly graduate medical students have been called half-baked by some because we weren't given the chance to learn face-to-face with actual patients. But here you are, pushing through despite these uncertainties. I am a product myself of online education, and I have been working for 3 months as a general physician, working from one hospital to another. And most of my hands-on experience came from my clerkship since it happened during the pre-pandemic period. And I also have mastered some confidence in my theoretical skills. Despite the anxiety about the lack of experience, I delved directly into moonlighting. To continue, there are several points that I want to share with my experiences. So first, on my first hospital duty, this was actually my first duty, I had a patient who came in with altered sensorium. So I checked. So the GCS of this patient is 7. Diba? Toxic ko. First duty pa lang. Yun, as one lighter. Toxic na lang. And then, based on the history on my assessment, I ruled out the stroke mimickers, and I figured out that it's a CVD hemorrhagic bleed. So I know the treatment for such case since I'm fresh from board exam. But despite that, I forgot how to order on a medical chart because my PGI ship, I was just in the ward, so we weren't told how to actually write on a doctor's order sheet. So I'm not experienced on that writing. So during that time, medyo naratol jud ko, and initially I was not able to write anything on the order sheet. But with the help of one call away, I am mentor, I was able to calmly manage the patient, and the patient got stabilized, intubated, and then we referred the patient. The first point is that we need mentors as new doctors. These mentors are those who are way ahead in experience and in training. These mentors are not meant to spoon feed us, but to help us in such situations. This mentor not would only help us in clinical management, but also give us insight and advices with regards to our future ventures as a new physician. Especially for me, a first-generation doctor with no connections and no idea in navigating this new adult life. Another point during moonlighting is to spare time to read and study. Being a physician means a lifelong learnings, and with the lack of experience I had, I was able to compensate it for it by reading guidelines and references in clinical management. This time, I am the attending, not an intern or clerk, so I realized that it is easier to grasp the knowledge for the reason that I am applying it to an actual case. So another experience I had when I was working in an infirmary, and most of the patients there belong to the marginalized population, so they're really poor, and it is empathic that medical care is in accord to their financial capacity. To have the clinical eye of an experienced physician definitely has an impact in the primary care by efficiently treating them without the need for a costly lab test. But not everyone has that clinical eye, especially like me, a new GP. So this is where the fine line between empirical therapy and diagnostic comes in. Working in primary care taught me that it is always better to see a bigger perspective, especially when dealing these kinds of patients. It is always better to assess the need for admission and maximize outpatient management. I have encountered sick patient with a profile of working father, a nursing mother, a breadwinner, and in some cases wherein one hospitalization may put them into poverty. A CBC test may account for food for them, and some can not even afford a full course of antibiotics. I'm not trying to be idealistic, it is more likely seeing the reality. We are not living in a rich country, and what I am implying is that to be a good physician, we must have empathy. Doctors are meant to serve, not to be served. Just as the Tagalog quote says, daig ng mabuti ang magaling. That is the end of my GP experience, but before I finish this speech, just some motivation, inspiration, and tips for your incoming PLE. After this graduation, it is normal for you guys to feel the pressure. I myself have thought that I am not that confident with the 5 years of medical education I had, and maybe you will think of that too. To be honest, the examination will be the cherry on top of your 5 years of learning. The hardest part is the preparation. During med school, we used to count the days that pass by, but during review period, every hour counts. That is why you must bravely compose yourself for the coming days. You will be exhausted physically and mentally, a cycle of studying, contemplation, and sometimes procrastination. And you'll be pushed to your limits, but we all had to go through the process. If you ever feel like giving up, I want you to look back and think about those days during med school. During med school, we had early morning routines, plethora of examinations, caffeine-driven nights, bedtime contemplations, and breakdown cries. You may have felt it before, like giving up, but you did it. You are standing here wearing that white coat of yours. To finish 5 years of laborious student life is something you should be proud of. You guys are here because you guys have endured, a testament that you can do it again. So don't be afraid, laban ng gitani. So here are some 3 tips for your review. So first tip is that most of you have made your review schedule, but what is a schedule if you don't adhere to it? It will be a race of determination versus your fatigue, but it is okay to take a break. I mean, it is okay to take a scheduled study break. So dapat pati study break nakaschedule na. So for the second tip, it is to find an accountability partner. Not necessarily a study buddy, but someone who checks on you every now and then. It may be a family member or a classmate or a study buddy. It would be mentally and emotionally exhausting, and you will be needing someone to help you carry on. A shoulder to cry, a support system. In short, kauban nimo og hilak-hilak. So the last best tip is, above all, trust God. We all had a lot of board exams, superstitions, and rituals, like wearing red underwear, kicking the assigned seat, breaking the pencils after examination, and so on. I'm guilty myself of those things, but what made me confident is that I had entrusted God with everything. I prayed before flipping the test questionnaires, and with every prayer, a verse from the Bible, Proverbs 3, resonated in me, that I should trust God with all my heart and not to lean on my own understanding. We may have different beliefs, but we do believe that there is someone above us all. So to summarize the physician licensure exam, it is 50% preparation, 40% of your med school stock knowledge, 10% luck, but there's also 100% prayers. Once again, thank you for having me on this stage, and congratulations, batch Epizon. You guys deserve this triumph. God bless you and your future endeavors. Go get that license. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Brian John Gonzaga, for such an inspirational and full of wisdom message to us all. And now we have here a bouquet of flowers and a certificate of appreciation to be given to our speaker, Dr. Brian John Gonzaga, given by our Medical Director, Dr. Elmer Habagat, and Southwestern University Medical Center Chief of Clinics, Dr. Crisel Angeli Barcenas. Let's give a round of applause, please. So at this point in time, we will be hearing another message, this time from the postgraduate intern president, none other than Dr. Richie Dayan Gudoy.
Hello again. So, success is where preparation and opportunity meet. This is a quote by Robert William Unser. So, to our VP Operations, Mr. Esling, our Medical Director, Dr. Habagat, our Chief of Clinics, Dr. Barcenas, to all the chairpersons, training officers, assistant training officers of each department of the hospital, our parents, my colleagues, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant evening to all of you. Being here today marks another milestone in our lives as future physicians. We all started our journey as strangers from different places all over the world. When we came here in this beautiful city to study medicine, most of us had nothing in our pockets but the determination to finish what we started. In the middle of our med school years, we faced a roller coaster ride of emotions and failures. And from what we had started, that determination has dwindled a little, but we chose to persevere. As the years pressed on, that perseverance had been tested again and again. And I know each of us had questioned ourselves and the gods that we believed in, saying, God, why did I choose this life? Kung sa Bisaya pa, Lord, nganong ni-enter man ko ani, oy? But then, we realized that we already have gone too far from where we started. So, we talk to ourselves again and say, Lord, nasugdan naman jud nako ni, wahalag magkamang ko, muhilak ko, tiwaso na lang jud nako, Lord, kay mahal man ang tuition. Nabaligya na ra ba ni mama ug papa ang kabaw? For my foreign brothers and sisters, I will translate that line for you. It simply means, Lord, I already started this, so no matter what happens, let me just finish it, because the tuition is very expensive. And those scenarios went on and on and on throughout the years. But being here today, let me try to answer the questions we always asked ourselves. Why are we here and why did we study medicine in the first place? The answer is as simple and as complicated as it seems. It is our calling. We had gone through a lot, and I believe when I say no one would ever understand what we went through but our colleagues who had gone through the same. So, let me start giving my thanks to you, my fellow PGIs, especially Kara, my best friend, and my group mates, Team N. I would like to say thank you not just for being with me and helping me survive all the duties we had together, but also those small things that made me survive throughout the day. Those laughter we shared, all the food that we ate, all the fighting conflicts that we had, it molded me to a better person. To our mentors, to the residents whom I believe are watching now via our live stream, our training and assistant training officers, the chairpersons of each department, doctors, on behalf of the PGIs, I couldn't thank you enough for all those drilling sessions during endorsements that we eat during breakfast, all those case presentations that we eat for lunch, and all those grand rounds that we eat for dinner. And just when we thought that we were full, you gave us quizzes and exams for dessert. All of those things have elevated us and honed us. You took your time to teach us. You have the patience when we commit errors. Your loving hands guided us and made us into better professionals. I would also like to thank our families who are the unseen heroes, the wind beneath our wings. Thank you for all the support that you have given us, not just financially, but also emotionally. We are very sorry for all the occasions that we missed. We know that nothing would suffice all those years that we had spent away from home, but you still advocated for our dreams. And no riches in the world could ever replace you. Your love and support made us keep our feet in the ground. Lastly, I would like to thank my mom. Ma, we have been through the highs and the lows. We have tried to live with just enough to get by. We have fought through every storm in the life has to throw our way. As a single parent, you were able to make ends meet. You never attended any parents' meeting since grade school because you have to go and work for us. I know you worry when you can't give us what we want. Sorry. I know you cry when you feel like everything is not enough. But Ma, I want you to know that everything was and always is more than enough. I know you always said that you never want anything in return, but still, I could only hope that one day I will be able to say na, Ma, wag na mag-alala, pahinga ka muna, ako na.
Kaya huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata, tana, pahinga muna, ako nang bahala. Labis pa sa labis ang iyong nagawa.
Thank you so much and congratulations, Dr. Richie, Diane Gudoy, and to the proud parents. Why don't we give a round of applause to our proud parents? Can you please look at sa back sa inyong parents and say thank you? Nothing beats the feeling of being proud sa inyong children. So at this point of time, we'll be hearing the golden voices of our PGIs as they sing their farewell song. Please all rise, the PGIs. Let's give them a round of applause, please.
We were strangers, starting out on a journey. Never dreaming what we'd have to go through. Now here we are, and I'm suddenly standing at the beginning with you.
Told me I was going to find you. Unexpected, what you did to my heart. When I lost hope, you were there to remind me. This is the start.
Epizon, you may now take your seats. Want to give another round of applause to our PGIs. And to finally give us the closing remarks, may I call on the none other than the Medical Director, Dr. Elmer S. Habaga.
Good afternoon, and before anything else, I would like to congratulate once again your batch. Let me say this before we close. Kani yung batch, grabe ang experience. No, you were third years when the pandemic began, March 2020. So your didactics was cut off, and your clerkship was mainly online. I remember that. I saw you ang akong under sa SJD. I think si Neil Boy, isa pa to ako ang mga SJD. And then your PGI ship was partly online. So anyway, this is one thing I would like to tell you before we go. In the field of medicine, we really need a lot. There's a lot of things that we need to learn. Yeah, looking at you. But then anyway, as I think about it, no road is too tenacious it's impossible if you are tenacious. So it's up to you. You work hard, you focus. Dr. Gonzaga told you about keeping a schedule when you make your review. I remember that when I was also taking the board exam, I only went out every Monday. Free akong Mondays. Dili weekend kaya weekend hamang tao sa SM. SM Manila o pa SM Cebu ato nga time. So and then I was really focused on really achieving the board exam at one take, if possible with flying colors. So I really did it. I was able to make it with flying colors. So I leave that to you. Remember the things that were said, and for your future, Southwestern University Medical Center is always open for you for your future training program. But first, you have to get that license. Okay, during endorsement, I always tell you this. What's your diploma if you cannot get your license? So at this time, my challenge is 100% for batch Epizon. Okay, thank you. And I think that will end the program for this afternoon.
Okay, so we have a little surprise. For everyone. I think it is already ready. So may I have all your attention, please, on the screen.
Have high regards towards medical doctors. The difficulties and challenges that all of you went through while studying in medical school. I'm pretty much sure you can empathize with that. Burning the midnight candles while reading those thick medical books, learning or understanding the human anatomy and going through the different branches of medicine. challenging if you ask me. In fact, learning never stops even after your graduation, because you must keep on updating yourselves with the new medical trends, or otherwise fall into oblivion. I'm definite that you are doing this sacrifices not only for your individual selves, but mostly for the patients who are seeking medical attention. It's not for the money, but it's really more on serving other people.
You got something I need. In this world full of people, there's one loving me. And if we're only here once, I wanna live with you, yeah. You got something I need. In this world full of people, there's one loving me. And if we're only here once, I wanna live with you. You got something I need. In this world full of people, there's one loving me. And if we're only here once, I wanna live with you.
From the very start, you were already driven by an inspiration and a lofty ambition that you probably got from your parents, relatives, friends, or after seeing the plight of people needing medical attention. And that brought you to the grounds of Southwestern University School of Medicine, and now culminating your education at our beloved hospital, Southwestern University Medical Center. But mind you, again, it does not end here. We are currently improving the hospital's capability by purchasing new medical equipment and training our frontliners to deliver the best healthcare possible to your patients.
You got something I need. In this world full of people, there's one loving me. And if we're only here once, I wanna live with you. You got something I need. In this world full of people, there's one loving me. And if we're only here once, I wanna live with you. And if we're only here once, I wanna live with you.
So congratulations to each one of you, and good luck as you continue with your journey as medical doctors.
Only here once, I wanna live with you.
Thank you so much. So before we officially close our program, I would love to personally thank you all, our dear PGIs, congratulations, and to Dr. Barcenas for having me, and to the rest of our mentors. It is my honor to be inspired by you, and hopeful that if not all of you, but some of you could be on residency in pediatrics. Dr. Liteheo is waiting for you. He said he will give a house and lot. So we are hoping for that. So once again, Montero Sports pa gyud, and house and lot. Thank you so much once again. And for everyone, for our parents, we have pika-pikas outside. So the PGIs, please stay here inside the hall. For our parents, you may, we have the food prepared for you outside. And for our mentors as well, we have the food served here. So once again, congratulations and thank you. And God bless on the physician licensure examination.
Now here we are, and I'm suddenly standing at the beginning with you.
I was going to find you unexpected, but
floor is also open for photo op for our graduates, and you may also have your parents for picture taking on our stage. And also there's ato ang backdrop.